Hey everyone, this is Blue bringing you another VGC16 battle from the battlespot special ladder, and I have a battle against Markus, also known as 13 Yoshi 37, and he had Wolfey's team, which was Dialga, Kyogre, Thundurus, Salamence, Landorus, and the Ferrothorn, while my team is Kangaskhan, Dialga, Ferrothorn, Groudon, Smeargle, and the Salamence. Anyways, I hope you can enjoy this battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Dialga and the Kangaskhan, while Markus is going to lead off with his Thundurus and the Salamence. So the Salamence does give off its Intimidate, which puts my Kangaskhan in a bad spot. I'm just going to make a safe play, even though that a Protect on the Thundurus is quite obvious. The Trick Room is really important because it gives me a lot of momentum. As Baz Anderson would have said, Trick Room is the best form of momentum, because if you underspeed, you know that you can outspeed everything, whereas Tailwind, you can just match it and it doesn't change that much. So anyways, the Salamence does come in from the Thundurus slot, and I'm just going to go for a Dragon Pulse, but since his Dialga is slower, it means that it's faster in Trick Room, so that's why his Dragon Pulse went first. And my Dragon Pulse was able to connect onto the Salamence. I didn't predict that switch, so I decided to play safe by going for a Return and Dragon Pulse on the Thundurus, thinking that he's going to stay in. But a Power Punch would have put me in a decent spot. I decided to switch out into my Ferrothorn, but looking back, I should have switched my Kangaskhan into the Ferrothorn and Dragon Pulse the Thundurus, because the Thundurus can't really touch my Dialga. So I really lost Kangaskhan for nothing. I could have used a Fake Out for later on, or just a return on the Kyogre. Since he has the Dialga and the Thundurus, it probably meant that he had the Kyogre and not the Landorus. Even though the Landorus has a really good matchup, Kyogre is more important for the Weather Wall. I had a free switch into the Groudon, which puts me in a really good spot. I can go for a Precipice Blades and a Power Whip. I felt that the Thundurus switch into the Kyogre was really obvious, so I tried to catch him out by going for a Power Whip on the Dialga slot and a Precipice Blades, but he decides to go for a Protect. The Precipice Blades was able to connect onto the Kyogre, and even though it's spread damage, it was able to do more than 50%. Markus does decide to switch back out into his Thundurus, and I'm just going to go for a Power Whip, and the Power Whip does quite a lot of damage even though it resists it. The Dialga does have the Flamethrower, so it was able to knock it out completely because it's ×4. I decided to go for a Substitute, thinking that he's going to go for Protect to stall out the Trick Room, but the Substitute does really help out because I'll be able to have a free move with Precipice Blades or a Fire Punch. I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse onto the Thundurus, and the Thundurus was able to go for a Thunder Wave, which is going to put the RNG in his favour, with 25% chance to have a full paralysis. The Kyogre does go for a Protect, and the Groudon is faster than the Dialga outside of Trick Room, so it was able to connect and was able to take it out. And from Team Preview, I felt that he was slow Kyogre, sorry. So I decided to go for a Protect with my Groudon and tried to go for a Trick Room because I had a free sub, so I can go for an attack and double target him with a Dragon Pulse if I want to, but the Precipice Blades unfortunately misses, and I went for a Gravity, so I can go for a Protect and Trick Room on the next turn and be able to 100% connect with the Precipice Blades. He makes a good play by going for a Ice Beam on the Dialga slot, and it was enough to activate my Citrus Berry, and unfortunately he had a full paralysis, so I had to go for a double protect with my Groudon, and it was able to knock it out with the Water Spout. Now I get the Trick Room, which was a bit too late. If I went for 2 Dragon Pulses, I would have won the game, but the full paralysis was a bit unfortunate, but that's the game. Remember to not give up. I was in a really good spot, but I choked and RNG happened. So anyways, that was a good game. Dialga, I'm really happy that a lot of people are using it. It's a really good Pokemon, very underrated. People think that Xerneas is the best Pokemon and nothing can replace it. Just press the Geomancy button, but there are definitely other options. I think Yveltal, Groudon Core is really good. Dialga, Kyogre is amazing. And Dialga Groudon is surprisingly good with the support of Gravity and Precipice Blades. I hope to see more of these teams in the future, and I hope you can watch these battles. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Have a good day and peace.